Hi guys, we are going to create a flash animation that gives the effect of a rolling cube or a cuboid, or in other words we are going to create a text effect in a way that you'll find it to be rolling like a cube does in a 3D world. So let's begin and create a new flash document, and we would need 4 faces like a cube has, and each face will be represented by a label. So let me call the first label 3-dimensional, and let's make sure that the 4 labels that we are going to create have the same size. So let me say the width is 200 and the height is 40, so the label is 200 by 40. We need to align it to the center of the stage, and let's create another one, but before that let's lock the layer belonging to the currently created label. Let's create another layer, another label. Let's call it simple, and let's do the same things as we did with this label first. Let's make sure this is also a 200 by 40 in size and is aligned to the center of the stage. Let's create the third one. Does the same things as we did with the other two. Let's call it effective. (200 by 40) aligned to the center of the stage. Lock it down, create another layer, create another label. Let's call it animation. A 200 by 40 label and aligned to the center. Now we have 4 labels that represent the 4 sides of a cube, and we gotta roll them. Let's first get rid of the lock. Let's select all of the keyframes to start our motion tween. Okay, I say my motion should last for 20 frames, so I'll select 20 and I hit F6, and in the middle of the animation I hit another keyframe so that the sizes go on from increasing to decreasing. Okay, so let's make sure all of these frames are selected. Let's begin it. Let's select the free transform tool, and this is important. The circle you see on the middle where my cursor is pointing is important. We gotta move it to the upper edge. Since I have selected all, it's moved to the upper edge for all the labels. Okay, let's say at the beginning the size of each of our labels is like this, and when we move here the size is back to the normal, and when we are at the end of the movie our size has to go back to the minimum. So we'll move the circle to here, and say at the final stages the size of each label must be like this. Okay, let's see what it does. Okay, Now if you observe in a 3D world, if you see a cuboid in a front view, what you'll observe is at a given moment of time you'll be able to see only two faces of it. So we'll make sure that at a given moment of time only two faces are shown. So what I will do is I will take the second layer and place at the middle of the first one. Similarly, the third will start at the middle of the second one, and the fourth will likewise start when the layer 3 animation is at its halfway. Alright, so you'll observe at a given moment of time we'll have only two layers visible. So that's it, I believe. So let's hit Control Enter and you see the animation. Hope you enjoyed.